Tonight on Business Live, LPG outlets have shut down operations in solidarity with striking tanker drivers. We would hear from some drivers and patrons who have bemoaned happenings in relation to industrial action.
Fortunate, we use gas for everything, and right now we don't have gas. It is going to take a long way to disturb us, to get food, to do a lot of things.
Also, oil marketing companies adjust fuel prices at the pumps, with Goil, Shell and Total Energies dropping prices by about 3% per litre.
We were expecting, from what we got in-house, some 6 to 7 percentage point reduction. Unfortunately, what we've recorded so far is around 2%. The excuse has been that the city has depreciated.
Plus, no cause for worry as Telecel makes move to purchase Vodafone stake in Ghana. We'll hear from a digital marketing strategist.
What the company will offer in our market that will be different from what the existing giants are providing, and how they are going to also, beat competition, how innovative they will be.
I am Beverly Broom. Please stay for details. Hello and welcome. Some drivers and patrons of gas have bemoaned happenings in relation to various gas outlets halting operations. Now, this comes after the Tanker Drivers Association began a nationwide strike over what they say is government's refusal to reopen some gas stations closed after 2017 gas explosion at the Atomic Junction in Accra. The association also says some unresolved welfare issues are part of their reasons for the strike. James Ishen has been visiting some outlets and has come through with this report.
Currently at the Lone Star gas refilling plant here in Aveno, we earlier visited Awudome and also Alajo to know what the situation is. Right behind me, you could see the workers here seated. We've seen a lot of cars and a lot of people coming here to refill their cylinders, but unfortunately what we are being told is there's no gas. There's a metallic board that is being written on, sorry, no gas. And we understand that is linked to the sit-down strike with respect to the Gas Tanker Association of Ghana. And I have a lady here who also came some few minutes to refill her cylinder, but unfortunately after seeing this, she decided to go back. So let me engage her and know what were some of the things she was being told. Hi. You're here to fill your cylinder. Tell me, what were some of the messages you were being given?
Okay, I came here this afternoon, but unfortunately for me, when I came, I was told there is no gas. So already I've been to Alajo, but the same situation. I came here, same situation. So that's why I came. Right,
but you were not given any message with respect to whether they are on strike or not?
Oh, okay. As at now, when I came, I realized they were on strike. So the gas tankers are on strike. That is the main reason why my gas hasn't been filled as at now.
Right, so this is what is coming from this young lady. She's been here for almost an hour now trying to fill her cylinder, but unfortunately, after seeing this, she has no option than to go back. We're trying as much as possible to speak to the authorities, but it appears they are really not also ready. But earlier, I attempted to speak to some of the tanker drivers proved futile. All attempts proved futile. Let's speak to the manager of this particular gas refilling station to know what the situation is. Mr. Bernard, talk to me. What's really the situation now?
The situation is up to the MPA. They complain that the MPA are worrying too much. Sometimes when they lift the load to the destination, in case they broken vehicle somewhere and they didn't get to their destination, MP will not pay their transport. And mostly when it happens like this too, it affects them. And they say because of that they will go to strike. So the government to come in and do something about it.
But how is this affecting you?
It affects us a lot because you can even imagine we are not even selling. When we start this morning, we start the morning, start selling and they have to stop because they are on strike. And also take advice from the negatives.
Yeah. Right, we've seen you turn away a lot of cars and also individuals who are in to refill their cylinders. But are you not communicating any messages? Are you just going with what we've seen here?
No. I told them they were on strike. The tanker drivers are on strike. So there's nothing we can do unless the government can. So we are waiting for the government. What can?
All right. So are you here to buy gas?
Yes, please. I'm here to buy gas,
So why are you parked here?
They've closed. They said they are on strike, and we're not aware. We came and then all of a sudden everywhere cars are parked, no gas, and it's unfortunate. We use gas for everything, and right now we don't have gas. It is going to take a long way to disturb us, to get food, to do a lot of things. So, we are begging if there's something they can bring gas for us. I'm begging on behalf of Ghanaians, so they can, whatever situation they have now, they should try and resolve issues, because without gas, in fact, we can't survive.
We've been asked to go home until further notice. So we are here. As you can see, I'm alone here. The staff has gone home. I'm alone here. So you can see that there's no any activity here. So that's it.
Right.
It has affected a lot, because where are the workers working? Somebody need to buy gas, or someone need to buy gas to go and do what?
In a related development, more oil marketing companies have started reducing fuel prices at the pumps today. The three leading OMCs in the industry, Goel, Shell and Total Energies, have all gone down a little over 3% per litre. But is this reduction in line with what had been projected? George Rafe has the rest of the story.
Market leader Goel is selling a litre of diesel at 13 cedis 26 pesos from this morning, representing 2% drop from the old price. Petrol, on the other hand, has gone down by 3% and is selling this morning at 10 Ghana cedis 95 pesos. Shell and Total Energies have also gone down by similar values from this morning. A litre of diesel is going for 13 cedis 30 pesos, while petrol, on the other hand, is going for 10 Ghana cedis 95 pesos. A careful scan of the market shows that the reduction that we witnessed so far is still below what had been projected. Joy Business is learning that prices should have gone down by as much as 17% per litre. However, due to the recent sharp depreciation of the Ghana cedi, that expected reduction at the pumps has eluded many consumers. Based on the current outlook, prices are expected to go down further in the coming weeks. However, this will be largely dependent on the Ghana cedi being stable against the US dollar.
Away from that, meanwhile, Executive Secretary of the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers, COPEC Ghana, Duncan Amoah, has urged government to focus on stabilizing the cedi as a means to bring down the cost of fuel in the country.
It is our hope that the downward trajectory would continue. Unfortunately, the only thing that stands in the way of these reductions is the currency or the cedi. You were expecting, from what we got in-house, some 6 to 7 percentage point reduction. Unfortunately, what we've recorded so far is around 2%. The excuse has been that the cedi has depreciated, and truly, yes, it has depreciated over the past few days, leading to this new window. We would beg of Bank of Ghana and the Monetary Policy Committee and whoever is involved in managing the cedi to ensure that there's some stability. Once the cedi stabilizes, projections are that the next couple of weeks or months could bring some further reduction.
Away from that, digital marketing strategist Maximum Ametogo says there's no cause for worry in the decision by Vodafone Ghana to sell its stake to another operator, Telecel. According to him, customers must have confidence due to the track record of the transition from Ghana Telecom to its recent operators. Telecel announced the decision to purchase Vodafone Ghana after it began some negotiations with the firm earlier. Reacting to the development, Maximum Ametogo believes the new company may have to do more to impress subscribers in order to stay in business. He spoke on the marketplace.
What the company will offer in our market that will be different from what the existing giants are providing, and how they are going to also, beat competition, how innovative they will be to be able to capture or maintain the current market size that Vodafone Ghana has, and of course be profitable so they can employ more Ghanaians and also pay taxes to the government.
But what should you, or what do you think should be the way forward?
The way forward is for them to negotiate, let them come to the table and let them, everybody make an offer, and if they come to a happy medium, why not? They should strike that deal and then let's get the ecosystem, the telecom sector going.
Any reason Vodafone subscribers should be worried upon hearing about this news?
Yeah, of course, they shouldn't be. They should be worried if they don't know about Telecel. Of course, they shouldn't be worried because maybe government will make sure their interest is taken into consideration, and they shouldn't fear because from Ghana Telecom to Vodafone and the rest, there's migration. If there's no pull factor from the competitor in the market, I'm not sure they should be worried.
In its quest to create an open and diverse digital environment in Africa, Ghana Unity DIO, in partnership with Harmony One, has organized the second edition of Web3 conference in Accra. The main aim of the two-day conference was to highlight how entrepreneurs can harness the ecosystem in all sectors. There's more in the following report. Ghana Unity DIO is a digital native network of entrepreneurs with a shared mission to foster the Web3 community in Ghana and Africa as a whole. The two-day conference explored the impact and potentials of blockchain technology in Africa. Here's the head of governor for Ghana Unity DIO, Del Titus Bewa.
I use the technology. I see the benefits. I see the areas that need to be improved. And it is faster, quicker, more radically transparent, right? And if we have a transparent society, things will just generally be better at scale. But more importantly for Africa, it is important that we create new industries. We cannot rely solely on the existing industries, although there is a place for them. We have to advance forward for us to be productive, for us to develop more prosperity, and for us to even grow our GDP. We need to find new industries to develop. And that's why, for me, Web3 is very important.
Speaking at the event, Hall of Fame marketer Osoma St. John emphasized the potentials of Web3 in the transformation of Ghana's economy.
Well, it's going to change our businesses because we're able then to connect with other businesses that are not just in Ghana. You know, it's like the world is a small place. It's getting smaller by the day. Other countries are connecting to each other, helping each other, using resources from each other. And so if we're not involved, then we're left out of the picture. You know, and I think that's happened too long in history, that we have to correct it now. We're able to do it because we don't actually have to physically be anywhere. We can still use the technology to help our businesses right now. Chief Executive Officer and co-founder of Netcoin, Yele Badimosi, addressing the myth surrounding cryptocurrency, said there is the need for awareness creation.
I mean, I think generally, you know, a lot of regulators, and rightly so, are trying to understand the space and, you know, wanting to ensure that they're protecting, everyday citizens from, making mistakes when it comes to their finances and things like that, or like trying to protect economic sovereignty of any country. So I think, I definitely understand sort of those concerns and those challenges. What is cool to see is that a lot of regulators, including the Bank of Ghana, are more open to sort of meeting and connecting with entrepreneurs and players in the space. And there's that opportunity for dialogue.
The event was supported by Afrochella, Royals NTF Collection, Social Stack, Levels Unlocked, and the Esports Ghana Association. Thanks for staying with us. Fast Forward Sports, a subsidiary company of Fast Forward Stores owned by Smartmark Limited, has said it will continue to provide jobs to Ghanaians. According to the chief executive of Fast Forward Sports, the company will engage more Ghanaians in its daily activities to support the economy and provide quality goods. He spoke to Joy Business at the launch of a new modern sports multi-brand flagship store concept at the Accra Mall.
Fast Forward is the biggest and the fastest growing sports and fashion retail business in Ghana and Africa at large. The company provides up-to-date, high-tech and fashionable sports apparel, footwear and accessories. Speaking to Joy Business at the launch of the company, Chief Executive John Onyekuzoro said the company will give the best services such as hands-on in-store training on the use of its product and good customer services.
We're here to have a grand opening of our multi-brand sports store called Fast Forward. Fast Forward is one of the brands under the Smartmark Group. Smartmark has numerous brands like Tommy Hilfiger, Swatch, Levi's, TM Lewin, Charles Stewart, and so many others. But the newest in Ghana today is the Fast Forward multi-brand sports store. And that's why we're here. We want to appreciate the Ghanaians to say thank you so much for the opportunity to be in your space on the one hand, and on the other hand, for us to give you quality and affordable products that you can be proud of as first as Africans and then of course as Ghanaians.
He also described the Ghanaian market as large and one that can support the growth of the company.
To be very frank with you, it's been off and on. You know, the global economy has been in recession. The COVID-19 came, it slowed down things. But because we trust the Ghana environment, we stood by the economy and said, no, we'll be here. So it's been off and on. It's been quite difficult. Now that there's a lot of devaluation going on with the local currency, it becomes even more difficult. But the commitment that we have with the Ghanaian public, with our consumers, is that we will continue to strive to do everything that we can to remain in business in Ghana, to provide employment for Ghanaians, more importantly, to provide quality products at affordable prices for Ghanaians.
Fast Forward is a fusion of sports, fashion and lifestyle that engage various prestigious brands across the world.
In light of the economic issues, the Chartered Institute of Marketing Ghana is advising businesses to readjust their marketing plans. According to its president, Daniel Kesiti, Ghanaian businesses should re-examine their marketing mix elements and ensure an optional blend for organizational success. He was speaking at the launch of the 33rd CIMG Annual National Marketing Performance Award.
CIMG Annual National Marketing Performance Awards is to honor corporate brands and individual personalities who performed outstandingly within the year under review. At the launch, Dr. Kasati entreated businesses to refrain from cutting marketing budget in hard times, as effective deployment of marketing communications is necessary for stimulating demand for their products.
Today, as we launch the 31st Awards, there is a relative easing of the protocols here in Ghana. But in its place, it's a very hostile economic environment around the globe with severe negative effects on businesses. What the 3 years have in common, though, is an unfriendly macro environment over which individuals, households, businesses, and even governments have no control. As consumers, our purchasing power continues to diminish as inflation soars, thereby limiting our demand for goods and services. It is for these reasons that we call on businesses to take a second look at your business and marketing plans for the year. Reformulate and realign your strategies in the wake of prevailing environmental challenges and difficulties.
Speaking on the awards, Vice President of the Chartered Institute of Marketing Ghana and Chairman of the Awards Planning and Selection Committee, Theodore Osai, said they will continue to review and introduce new elements to ensure relevance and bring excitement to the awards.
That the CIMG takes pride in several landmark accomplishments. which have greatly contributed towards improvements in organizational and professional performances, and especially so for practicing marketers. Being mindful of these achievements, the Institute has resolved to keep the stakes as high and as relevant as possible so that the standards by which we assess individual and corporate performances are not compromised. We are committed to keeping the awards process simple, transparent, and fair. This level of dedication has driven us as a responsive institution to consistently introduce new and progressive ideas geared at adding value to the categories and the processes and the procedures. We have for the past few years adopted an online system of completing the awards questionnaire by nominees, as well as online assessment for the judges.
The CIMG Award has come to be accepted as Ghana's most prestigious and one of the longest-standing local awards since its inception in 1990 for the 1989 financial year.
That's all for Business Live. Thank you so much for watching. For more news, you can log on to myjoyonline.com/business. I am Beverly Broom. Enjoy the rest of our programs.